Derek and the kids are going to give you guys a backyard tour and a Samson tour.
We love this dog. He is family. Come here. Yeah. Whee! If we need a really good hiding spot, it's under this trampoline.
Yes, yes.
Safety first, right, Em?
Hello, hello, internet, YouTube friends. We are here at our house. I'm cooking dinner. You guys, this is probably the meals that you guys ask me for the recipe the very most. So what I'm doing is, I don't know if you know that we have a blog. It is called meetthemillersvlog.com. Super easy, which I realize is confusing because it is a blog. So yeah, that's weird. Anyway, I'm going to be putting things up on that you guys asked me about. I've shared it on the channel several times with them. People will message me on Instagram like, hey, can I get that recipe? So I'm gonna put it on the blog so that you guys can go there anytime and find the recipe. I have got, it's just simmering for a minute. I need to put the seasoning in. And then at the very end, you add the whipping cream and the sour cream, and that's what makes it its creamy deliciousness. You guys, I promise you, when you make this soup, everyone will love it. It will be like the meal that everybody asks for. It's kind of like my special meal because it's so good. I have the recipe right here, but this is actually not, this is like the recipe that I was originally given, but I have adapted the recipe since then. So like I said, I'm gonna put it on my blog so you guys can go there and find it. So I'm just gonna add the seasoning. While this food is finishing cooking, Derek and the kids are going to give you guys a backyard tour and a Samson tour. People are always asking about Samson. What's his story, especially because we just had puppies on the channel the other day. They're gonna show you guys around, show you everything about the backyard, talk to you about the dog, and then they'll come in and eat a nice warm soup because it's kind of chilly outside. It's the perfect fall meal, so you guys are gonna love this recipe. It's gonna become your go-to. And also, you can do it with a rotisserie chicken to make it faster, just in case you wanna know. All right, let's go out here. Let's find our people. You guys can start the backyard tour. You guys have been in the backyard a ton already, so I don't know if any of this will be like new to you, but I still think it'll be fun. What you doing, boy? All right, I guess Jay's gonna take you on the tour by himself. And he's gonna be all wet. Yeah, there's water, huh?
So Bree came outside and handed me the camera and said, hey, hurry and do a backyard tour. So I do as I'm told. Here we are. First and foremost, we have Samson. Samson, did you get your ball? Okay, good. And then we have Jay on this little Tykes slide. But hey, should we move this out on the grass? Come here, come here. Yeah. Whee! Why is his coat is dripping water. Did you get into Samson's water again?
No.
Whee! Slowest slide on the planet. Okay guys, actually, this is one of my most sacred places. Like, Bree got the kitchen, she got the house, she got everything she wanted in and inside of the house. I got my backyard. This is literally something that we waited 18 months. We lived with her parents. Oh, that was a dark moment. We lived with her parents for 1.5 years so that we could have this lot and build a house right here, specifically. I had a few things that I needed. I needed a view of the mountains. I did not want houses right behind me. I needed a big enough backyard that I could have my dog and my kids. We could play ball, swing set, fire pit, like all of the things. I needed a backyard, and I got it. Whee! Oh gosh. And if you guys ever watched any of my Instagram stories, you know very well that this is where I spend 90% of my time, at least in the summer. Okay, so let's go for a little quick tour. And guys, yes, Samson gets played with every single day. We love this dog. He is family. He's our first, basically. We had him, he was an indoor dog. Bree even let him sleep on the bed with us. But after we had Brielle and we found out she was allergic to Samson, we had to make a hard decision. Do we let Brielle sleep outside in a dog? Or do we let a dog that has very thick fur and can handle the winters? But I'm gonna show you. He has a very comfortable, warm, couple options of beds. Now, Emmy wanted to say something.
So we went for some clothes and we found some hip hop shoes that we've been looking when we were watching people doing hip hop, and we saw some shoes that
Amy,
had
I love
these
you so
stars.
much. Yes.
And we also found some jacket.
Cool matching jumpsuit, huh? Are they pajamas?
No.
No, these are not pajamas. So let's start from the back and work our way up to the front, shall we? So I am currently standing on top of a canal. This used to be an open canal that had very fast moving water. We thought with our kids, that's not something that we wanted to have in our backyard.
Of course not. And plus it gives us more yard, so.
It does.
Made our yard bigger and
Watch your
safer,
step.
so yeah. Made our yard bigger and safer, so it was a no-brainer.
We had them come in and pipe this out, so the water's just,
Big pipe.
yeah, just a big pipe underneath here.
Is raised right
That's
here.
why it goes up right here. And then we had them flatten out the entire yard because I wanted to be able to play soccer, play ball with the kids. I didn't want a slope going all the way down to the house. And then we had them dig and I put in this trampoline. That was a lot of fun.
There is an access to the canal underneath this tramp.
If we need a really good hiding spot, it's under this trampoline.
Yes, yes.
So this is what it used to look like. Right now the water's shut off because it's pretty much winter. But we had this ditch running through our backyard.
It's pretty full sometimes, so
And
it's
fast.
definitely not safe for kids.
No.
So, another reason why we covered it.
Safety first, right, Em? Okay, back to our yard. Trampoline was definitely worth the investment.
Oh yeah, the kids love the tramp.
Yeah, they spend a lot of time here.
Yes, that's fun. And I do like that it's in the ground. One thing I did want to say, this is the edge of our yard right here. People always ask, they think like, they get confused where our yard is. This is the edge of our yard.
Yep.
The side of the trampoline, the side of the basketball
We
court.
don't do fences.
No, but
Not
people
yet.
a lot of times like think this tree is part of our yard, which
No.
I can see like,
See these lines?
The side of
Yeah.
the basketball court is the edge of our yard.
here comes Jay up the stairs.
Come on, bud. So for Mother's Day 2 years ago, I, being the best husband ever, decided, you know what, I need to give my wife a better garden. So I built these boxes made of wood, which
Made
was,
of wood, he built a
I mean,
boat.
that was a process, I'll tell you.
Yes, but this is good because this is where we grow like all of the tomatoes, which is the kids love, and the cucumbers, strawberries, which we eat all the summer long. And then this year, actually, this used to be, there was nothing on it, but some boys from our church were needing to earn some money, so they filled this whole thing with gravel for us, and it was really nice of them.
It was.
I mean, we paid them obviously, but it was really nice that it's done.
And now to my favorite
And they
part.
put
Yes.
all
This is my favorite spot. This place is like, it's sacred to
Okay,
me.
but we also need to point out, so everything with our yard, I was just kind of like, I'd call Derek and be like, okay, just so you know, like they're coming to pour cement tomorrow or something. I wasn't really keeping him, and he was like harassing me. Like, this is so expensive, blah, blah, blah.
Spending all my money.
Yes, but I promise you guys, this fire pit was the best thing
Yep.
that we put in our
Best
yard.
investment.
So,
And I, like, for the record, I wanted a wood burning, like I just wanted a normal fire pit to burn logs. I love a real fire. But she won and got the gas fire pit, which now in retrospect, I'm
The
thankful
best thing
for
ever.
because you turn it on, you sit for 5 minutes, you turn it off, and you had your therapy session.
yeah, it's nice. So we've always had this, so since it was like the circle shape, it's kind of difficult for like yard furniture. So we've always had this like kind of circular furniture. But then just last summer we got these extra chairs, which was nice. And we used
This is one of the things that was like, it was a must. It was on my necessity list for sure. I wanted to be able to play ball with my kids, and so here we are, basketball court.
and Brielle dances out here, and they ride their bikes, and they do chalk
like-
back here. So
like
it's used for a lot of
Samson
things.
This basketball court definitely gets a lot of use.
For sure. This swing set was another one of those things that I just called Derek and was like, go pick it up. They only have one left at Sam's Club. Go buy it. It's
2 full days. It was a whole weekend, my whole weekend to put this thing together, because I, for the most part, did it by myself. My friend Cam came and helped me towards the end.
Let me go.
This was a beast to put together, but
Same thing.
it's worth
I would
it.
definitely say everything that we put in our yard is very well utilized. Every
day.
aspect of
Yep.
it. Yeah. So we do love this. And then the Super Center spinner part, we bought that separately, but we love that.
It's time to show the string lights.
Okay. So I don't know. I think we showed these on the vlog when I made them in the summertime, but Derek and I just built these things. The flowers are dead now, but it looks really pretty in the summer. See, all of this backyard tour would be a lot prettier in the summer, so you're just gonna have to imagine.
We'll do it again in the summer.
Yes. And then Derek just set up this little box so we can just turn them on and off, and it just makes a happy little vibe in the backyard.
I love it. I love it.
Then another thing we did this year in the yard was we finished back here. We hadn't had any landscaping back here. So those boys from our church, they filled it all in with bark. Derek planted these plants, and so it just kind of really like completes the yard, which we do like. Is he okay?
We're still going at it. They're still having fun. Let's show Samson stuff. So we have a lot of people regularly and rightfully so asking, okay, where does Samson sleep? If he can't be an inside dog, where does he sleep? Is he cold? And we're thankful that everybody's concerned. So I did a lot of searching online for this doghouse. It's called the Dog Palace. It's tucked away behind these two walls.
Never get like snowed on or anything.
Yep, it literally does not get snow right here. So two things, it's insulated, and then it's got obviously this door that he gets in and out of, a 4-inch memory foam pad that goes wall to wall, and then underneath it, a heating pad.
He actually loves the snow. That's one of his favorite things, to play and run in the snow. So.
If you guys have seen some of the vlogs in the past, he just bounces around in the snow. He flips it up with his nose.
He's not cold.
He's trying to eat a bee right now. Samson! I almost called him Jensen. Leave it.
He also does have a doggy door, so he goes in the garage whenever he wants to. And a lot of times now at night, he does sleep in the garage, which this has just been like a new thing. This is so where we keep like a lot of our yard stuff and all of our dog stuff. So like, this is all the balls. This is like the sprayer that Derek used for weeds, and then this has a lot of Samson stuff in it. So like, he has some ear problems, so like this is stuff that we put in his ears to help like with infections and stuff, because they just keep a lot of moisture in them. So this is where his like leashes, his brush, everything like that, we just keep in this bag, and then just like I said, a few other random yard things. And then over here is where we keep his food. So this thing is so funny and random, but we got this like in our first house probably like 8 years ago, and we just kept it, even though now it's kind of junky, but the kids still love playing on it, so we just keep it.
Okay, so this is also like my second domain. This is what your kitchen is to you, the garage is to me.
Yes.
So I've got the kids' skis. I try to keep things as organized as possible. Their bikes. Labradors, when they get a little bit older, they have really bad arthritis. They get bad arthritis. And so I got him one of these cots that's not just hard. It's off the ground. It helps with ventilation and airflow. But then another 4-inch memory foam pad for him to sleep. He sleeps in here about half the time. Sometimes outside, sometimes in here. But when it gets cold in the winter, this is usually where he comes in to sleep.
And don't worry, guys, there's just a big Santa there.
And one more thing, on the really cold nights, like this garage is insulated. It does not get below 0 in here. It doesn't freeze in here, but just in case, I have this heater. Sits right here, I turn it on low, and he just stays nice and warm.
All right, so this is that's where he lives. Samson is over there or in here or playing with the kids. That's kind of his area, and that's our backyard. I bet the soup is ready now.
I'm ready.
And everyone's probably hungry, so I'm gonna go in and dish it up. I'll put the last 2 ingredients in it, and then
is one of those ingredients love?
Yes, well then I'm gonna put the last
pinch of love.
last 3 ingredients if I'm including love. All right, so I'm gonna show you the soup. It has been simmering for about 30 minutes. That's part of the recipe. It's all ready. Look at it bubbling there. So now I'm going to add the whipped cream and the sour cream, and then it's going to be ready to eat and delicious. So with my kids, because this is like a titch of a spicy recipe, I love that it has sour cream in it, because I can just add like a little bit more, an extra scoop of sour cream to the kids' bowls, and it will kind of cool it off temperature-wise and spice-wise. So that's nice. Half of one of these big ones. All right, that's good. And then Cozy, you want to help me with the sour cream? Okay. Okay, ready? Whoa! Okay, help me pour it in. Help me pour it in. Good job. Okay, so a lot of times we have this meal, we eat it with rolls, kind of dip bread in it, but you can totally just eat it as is. It's delicious no matter what. So let's get some bowls out and enjoy this yummy soup. Okay, Brielle, give me thumbs up or thumbs down. Huh? 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 And even Jay's eating his dinner. He loves this food. This is definitely a meal that is a family favorite. You can't go wrong with it. I hope you guys liked the recipe, and I hope you liked today's video. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Be sure to like and subscribe and come back here tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.